We at our boyfriend BJ house today. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are shopping and restocking on some items for the week or however long it lasts us with these kids eating me up a house and a home. You look okay this time. Oh no? Why is this one discolored? I was so happy to be able to get fruit this time because usually, you know how the produce in this country is. It's usually molded and hairy, and if you're new here, then you don't know. But if you're not new, you already know how picky I get with my fruit or my produce. These are fun looking. I didn't know they have rainbow bagels. No way. I think that was. So on this trip, I tried to minimize my box items and get more like finger foods, if you will. I wanted to get some snacks that were more fulfilling for my kids because they are growing and they are always hungry. And when I cook, it's for our lunch and our leftover dinner. So it's been to the point where I'll cook and it's not lasting me 3 nights or 2 nights even sometime because they want seconds and thirds. And oh my gosh, I have 3 boys and a little girl, and she was eating more than them at one point, but now they are catching up. So I got a lot more frozen items this time, macaronis, hot dogs, stuff to make sandwiches, stuff like that, more than like chips and the regular snacks that you probably seen me get in my previous bulk videos. So this time, like I said, I'm happy I was able to get some fruit for them to snack on. Don't judge. I'm not cooking 24/7. And if you know, you know, I cook my meals weekly. I try to plan my meals because I don't want to stock up on a whole lot of meat and just have it sitting in my refrigerator or my freezer. And then we decide that we don't want something or we can't put a meal together. I don't know. It just gets crazy for me. So I try to go by weekly with getting like my meats and my sides and my things, and then initially I'll just stock up on our snacks and etc. Like I said, this time I did get not a lot more, but a few more frozen items that is quick to make rather than just digging from our leftover dinner pot for snacks. So I got some snacks that's more like food and more fulfilling for my boys and my little girl and me, and more quick lunches that I can take to school for myself as well, instead of digging out of the leftovers, which will last us more nights than scooping out of it for lunch or snack. So I try to have that under control, and this time, this is what I'm attempting to do. I decided to take the advantage just because this rarely happens because I usually don't have enough room in my freezer. But I did this time because guess what? We just had 2 weeks off for winter break, and like I said, these kids are always hungry. Every hour they want something to eat. So we kind of got that freezer down and we have a little bit of storage space. So I was able to take advantage of some frozens this time. But we'll see how long that lasts. Next stop was Walmart. I had to end up going the next day because my trunk was just too full from BJ's. I wanted to do everything in one day, but I didn't get to, but at least I got it done. I like to stock up pretty well for as long as I can, just because we all have school and we can get home pretty late sometimes in the evening, and it's just best that I feel like I'm not driving in traffic too much. Ooh, excuse me. I don't like to drive in traffic in the 5 o'clock rush or whatever rush hour. I don't like driving in traffic. So by the time I get my daughter, it's already after 5, like 5:30 ish most of the time. So I feel like the more I get, the less I have to go out, the less I have to run around. So I try to make sure I have everything stocked as much as possible. Like I said previously, if I absolutely have to, I'll go out, run out real quick before I get here or after and get like a meal that I'm going to cook for the night to last us a few nights. Or I'll just try to save that 9 times out of 10 for the weekend to get our meals since I do my meals weekly. But other than that, I like to stay out of the traffic and stay safe at home. I already go through, traveling to school and back and picking up the kids. So I like to minimize my time on the road as much as possible. Now, who, Granny? Well, say hey to the co host since she wanted to be in the camera so bad. Say hey to her, y'all. I wanted to get some new vitamins for the new year. This year, I really want to be consistent in taking my vitamins. So I stopped to the vitamin aisle or to the pharmacy and got some new vitamins, y'all. While I was in the area, there's a few stores that I wanted to stop to look for some shoes for the boys to go back to school in. So come with me and see what we can find. They barely had anything, you guys, but I found these for my son, which was a good pick. He loves Pumas, and the colors would kind of pretty much go with multiple things. So I liked it that. Next, I headed to Rack Room to see if I can find something for the other boys. Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. Rack Room had a few things I seen that I liked, but not really what we need at this time. And I wanted to stick within the budget that my first son got his shoes at in Burlington. And I didn't see anything in that budget. So I didn't want to go over what I spent for him on them. So I kind of wanted to keep it fair. So I went next door to Dee Dee's. I want to see how rewind when we rewind. Ross was right next door, so we headed into Ross after another fail at Dee Dee's. And at this point, I was just like, you guys, we just got to grab something because I got ice cream in the car melting, and I'm not sure why, but anytime I come in these stores, they always have shoes when I'm not looking for shoes. But now that I'm looking for shoes, it's like they barely had anything. The colors that we were looking for, they didn't have in their size, and vice versa. So we found something, we settled with a couple things, and we headed out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.